you guys, welcome on in. I hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic Friday. You guys gotta let me know how that audio is. Hopefully it sounds good. Let me know. We're listening to some more lo-fi Leah this morning. Because it's like lo-fi, but video games, so. Welcome on in, you guys. Hello. Hello, hello. We have Kiara here with us today, so she's probably gonna jump up on the desk and make a mess. Yep, she's already meowing at me. Love the blue nails. Thank you. Yes. I didn't realize I was going to do this, but I'm wearing the and it matches. It matches. I didn't think I was going to do, like, I didn't plan this shirt, but yeah. If you guys haven't seen that clip, do yourselves a favor. I'll tingle your bottle, chat. But yeah, welcome on in. Good morning, everyone. We are doing our monthly Just Chatting stream. If you've never been to one of these before, you don't know what this is. I am not going to play a game today. I'm only going to be live for maybe an hour, maybe two and a half, maybe. And pretty much I just talk with you guys. It's chill. Starbucks, yes. I ordered the biggest size by accident, and I'm not mad about it. So, Kiara, what are you doing? All right. For the start of a wholesome weekend. Haven't been here in forever. Oh my goodness, welcome back. How are you doing? Twinning. I got the coconut strawberry drink this morning though, because it's so good. But yeah, pretty much if you guys would like to, while I'm kind of like reflecting on the last month, it's kind of like half vlog, half AMA. But you guys are here to talk to me. Type !AMA into chat if you guys have a question for me. If you guys have a question, it can be stream related, it can be life related, it can be game related, it can be cat related. I read that as vlogma, and then I thought of the vlogmas from Skyward Sword random. Hi. What are you doing, lady? If there's a question I see and I don't feel comfortable answering it, I just won't. So if your question gets skipped, you know why. But honestly, I've had like next to no questions like that. So hopefully we can continue that train. I had a really nice day off yesterday. It was super, super chill. So, but yeah, !AMA if you'd like to enter or ask something. It's just easier for me as well because I can actually like see the questions versus like chat skipping along. So girly, she's gonna be nudging on my microphone this morning, so I'm gonna be like sitting here holding it, so don't mind me. Yeah, Andrew and I were on voice chat for quite a while working on his OBS, so it's okay because he's helped me with my OBS so many times now. Hi. Could you not? She's like, no, I must cover this in cat hair. Oh, and then you stick your claws in it. You just want to show off everyone. Just show off my blue fingers. But yeah, the last month, you guys, August, she now owns that mic. This is hers. Oh, don't sit on the mouse. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Hopefully she didn't actually click anything. Last month, August, has flown by. I don't know about you guys, but like it feels weird that I'm already doing one of these again. I feel like I did a lot this month, but I also didn't do anything, if that makes sense. I don't know about you guys. You guys can tell me all about your month as well. God. While I'm chatting. Not me realizing that August is nearly over. It's weird, right? Okay. I don't want you near my drink. I don't know where to put it. Yeah, spooky month is nearly upon us. You're trying to go for the drink, aren't you? Will it fit in this cup holder? Oh my god, it does fit. Nice. Okay. It's gonna be over there. It's gonna be nice and safe. Hopefully, from you. Do you need something? Yeah? Yeah, oh no. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in to this chaos that is my life. Cat stream takeover. It's pretty much what it is. It pretty much is. Try to target the Starbucks cup. She will soon own it all. Apparently this is kitty AMA. It pretty much is. It pretty much is. So in the last month, you guys, we found Lobo. you guys weren't around for that, it was the longest villager hunt I have actually ever done. I'm pretty sure in New Horizons. We were at 174 tickets, I believe it was, something like that. So we found Lobi. We found Lobo and Lobi and Dobo. I was so relieved. Hey, don't chew on my bullet journal. We don't do that. So we found him, had him moved in, which means I can now record Rosie again, which is really nice. I recorded an episode 2 days ago and I still haven't uploaded it. I don't know what it is. Ed, maybe someone else can back me up on this. Maybe it's because I've been playing New Horizons pretty much consistent. Don't step on keyboards. Go this way. Oh, and then you step on it anyway. Okay. Man, I can't focus today, can I? What was I got? Right. Rosie, okay. So like maybe it is because I've streamed and I've played ACNH pretty much since it came out, nonstop. But there's like only so much ACNH I want to play per week, and that gets taken up a lot of times by our streams on the weekends. So like Rosie's a little bit on the back burner right now. I'm hoping it exactly, Rosie. Yeah, I'm hoping that it gets a little bit easier to go through. I'm hoping that maybe there's an update soon that's gonna like make me want to play again fully. Because right now, you know, I enjoy playing, but it's not necessarily something I want to do, if that makes sense. It's a weird feeling. So that's something we're dealing with. Beyond that, though, we finished Littlewood and we finished Skyward Sword this month, which is great. I updated. Try to say upload and update. I updated our backloggery, which if you'd like to see it, scroll down below into our about section. There should be like a little paragraph that says these are the games we beat on stream. And it's kind of cool. I added in actually all the end dates for when we finished them, which is really neat. It took me a little bit of research to find some of those. And I realized we've played majority PC games this year, I think it was, which is kind of cool. We've done a lot of PC stuff. So that's been really good. Honestly, this year has been such a huge departure for me because in the past I played a lot of Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was pretty much my day-to-day stream. Uploaded. It's like when you're uploading but you're doing it late, it's uploaded. Which is a mood, that's me always. We've played mature games. We've played games that are family friendly filter on, which is something that we usually have on. We've played games that I never thought I would ever beat. We've played games that I love that I never thought I'd stream. We've done this huge amount of new content on the channel in like the last year, pretty much last 8 months. And I cannot thank you guys enough for sticking around for it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people are just here for Animal Crossing, and that's cool. But having that freedom to play different games is so nice. It's so nice, and it's so nice also being able to share, like Final Fantasy. I got to share my favorite game with you guys. Final Fantasy Thurs was the best. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Hey Paul, how's it going? Welcome on in. Final Fantasy is awesome. It's just something I never thought. Do you not like that power break? She's eyeing it. That makes me a bit nervous. It's something I never thought I'd get to do. It was always like, this is like my little thing off stream, and now I finally got to share it with other people and maybe got them into it, which is really cool. We also started my time at Portia just this last week, and that's a game I've had on like the back burner for many years now. And we're finally starting it. We're finally getting into it. I've had some mixed reception. I've had some people who really didn't like it. I've had some people who absolutely love it. And I've had some people who know nothing about it, but I hope are enjoying watching it. So that's going to be a really long playthrough. And I think something that is new for me within the last couple months is learning when to be like, all right, either this isn't working for the stream, it's not working for me, or I want to end it here, and not feeling guilty. yeah, some people don't really like Portia, and I'm like, that's cool. You know, I had someone come in just to say that they didn't like this game, and that was what they said, and I'm like, okay, that's a little bit weird to come in and say that, but it's cool, you know. What was it though? What was I on about? Oh gosh, I was on a tangent. What was I saying? Random. Right, ending. Exactly, Mendlin, right? Thank you, Rosie. Yeah. Before, in the past, like with Stardew, for example, I just keep going because I didn't know how to end it. I didn't know how to tell people that I don't want to play anymore. I didn't know how to say no, essentially. But it's on the way out. Exactly, CC, right? It was a little bit weird. Friends are in Portia. Oh, really? That's so cool. That's really neat. It is a really cute game. So say for example, with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I saw it and I was really excited to play it, and I got into it and I'm like, this is really fun, but I don't think it's for my stream. And I stopped it. And before, I would have just sat there and played it week after week and probably not really enjoyed it. I would have come to resent it. But I didn't really want to do that, so. Yeah, there's a lot of those. We'll talk about that later. I have like literally a list of what we're talking about today, so. I got you. Still said I missed out on trying out the demo for, yeah, Sandrock. I watched some streams of it. It looked interesting. Exactly, Rosie. Yep. List. I don't want to buy another game until I play once or twice, and it just sits for who knows how long. Exactly. So yeah, stopping that game was really good. We put an end to Stardew earlier this year. I had like a set, like, I'm gonna end it here. And I did the same thing with Littlewood. I'm like, marriage is the end goal. I don't care how far I get in. I just want to get married, and that's where I end it. Because I was ready to stop. Not that I wasn't enjoying it, but you know, I could tell it was going to drag on, and I didn't want that. Pokemon Snap consumed my summer. It's a really fun game, honestly. So that has been amazing, kind of learning, you know, what's best for me, what's best for the community, where I should put my foot down, or my Twitch-ish foot. Forager's really cool, honestly. I think you'll enjoy that one as well. The other big thing, while Rosie's in chat, that happened this month was we started the Comfy Couch podcast. If you guys have not heard either of us going on about it yet, and I'm sorry to those who have, because you've probably heard it like a bajillion times. Rosie and I started a podcast together. It's a joint venture. It is not connected to either one of our Twitch channels. It is on a separate Twitch channel, separate YouTube channel, separate everything. It's just featuring us both. And it's literally just us chatting. It's just, there's no real structure to it. It's not exactly, you know, the standard like interview style podcast. And it's really, really nice. It's been a lot of fun. We did our second episode. It's every other Friday. And I've wanted to do a podcast for like the better part of the last year and a half, but I really wanted to do it a certain way, and I feel like Rosie and I kind of met in the middle on that. So I like variety. I don't expect streamers I watch to finish games. I'm never sure if I'll finish games. That's a mood. Yeah, CC, I feel the same way, especially about Moonlighter. What's the Twitch channel name? It is Comfy Couch Chats. If you scroll up in chat, Mendlin actually just posted it, so if you'd like to check that out. Oh, it's Tifa's theme. I'm sorry. Everything stops when I hear those first two notes. I have such a soft spot for Final Fantasy VII. It's probably not healthy, honestly, at this point. Other than that, though, actually, you know what? I do want to mention something now before I forget it, because I've been kind of thinking about it recently. With the podcast and with this stream, usually my day off is Friday. And now we do 2 Fridays a month of the podcast, and then I do this on the 3rd Friday, so I have 1 scheduled day off a month. And that's not healthy. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on adding another day off to my schedule, which is absolutely crazy, I know. No, I'm the weird one. I'm not having a normal schedule at all. We're in the lean years. It's true. It's very true. So at the moment, what I'm thinking is I'll probably be taking off Thursdays. So it'll be Thursday and Friday off. And then every couple Fridays, I'll have like something to do on those days, but it's still more of a chill atmosphere. This is kind of what I'm thinking at the moment. So I'll be streaming 5 days a week instead of 6. And hopefully that'll give me a bit more time to relax and not work. Because the amount of times I end up working on my days off just because I don't know what to do with myself if I'm not. I get really anxious and I'm like, I should be doing something. That's kind of a big thing for me. So I'm not sure when that'll be. The audacity of wanting a day off to look after yourself. So I'll let you guys know when that's gonna happen. I don't think it'll be right away, mainly because we're starting a new game. I'm gonna finish that game first and then we'll get into it, so. Exactly. My normal might not be the same as everyone else's. It's true, Rosie, it's true. Pokemon Unite with Kim. Still need to download it. I'm here though. I'm here for it. All such massive trolls. It's okay. You guys are all loving though. That's the difference. Other than that, outside of stream stuff, Mike has been really good. I've been actually able to see him again because we're out of lockdown, at least for the time being. I have a weird suspicion we might be going into another one in the not too distant future, which is horrifying. And it sucks, but at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? This last month or two, we've been playing, I've been talking nonstop about it, but we've been playing a game called Lego City Undercover together. It is a Lego game. It's like an open world GTA, except you're the cop. It's silly, it's fun, there's so much to do. And I cannot recommend that game enough. If you're looking for something, especially to play like couch co-op, or if you have it on Steam, you could do remote play. Cannot recommend it enough. It's been such a blast for the two of us, so I will like shove that game at anyone if they're like ever just like, oh, I don't know what to play. I thought about buying it random. Do it. I like you and Pepper could like, or even Rosie, Lucy would probably have such a blast with it, honestly. And it's like, it's Lego, so it's like there's puzzles and stuff, but it's never like too challenging. It's a kid's game. So I'm poor though. Oh no, okay. Let's see what we can do. I'm Lucy. First step, get a couch. That's a mood. Other than that, this month I have learned that Ollie likes being treated as a toddler, and he reacts best that way. So pretty much Ollie has been keeping me up at night for the better part of the last like 5 months. And for a while there, I was having like the AC and my fan on at night, and he seemed to be pretty calm. He was sleeping next to me. But then recently he started kicking up a fuss again. So what I've started doing is I'll get up and I'll make a fuss of him and I'll like give him a cuddle or whatever. And then he falls right back asleep. He's a baby. I am 100% a cat mom at this point. But yeah, I just, you know, you make a huge fuss of him and he goes right back to sleep and I can sleep. And it's probably not a good thing to encourage him to do this, but still. Get a friend. Oh, I'm here. Like, I'll play that game again. But yeah, pretty much my nights are spent, like, you know, if he starts like crying to himself or like running around or doing something crazy, usually trying to climb shelves, I end up picking him up, scooping him up, and just give him a quick cuddle. And oh, he's enjoying the pet. That's always the best one when you see that. But yeah, no, he's a sweet boy. He's come a really long way within even like the last 2 weeks. he's been asking for pets. He's been really enjoying them more, and that's such a huge thing. Hey, Alex, how's it going today? Welcome on in. I'm not saying he hasn't bit me this last week, because he has, but it's getting less and less, and like it's progress, right? And even though some days it does feel like, you know, one step forward, two steps back, we're getting there. What else? What else do I want to talk about? If you're determined enough. Alex, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you doing today? Also, guys, reminder once again, !AMA. If you have any questions that you want to ask me for when I'm done spieling on about my month. You can't sit on a friend, but you can trade fossils with. Hey, Andrew, welcome back. Because old man, stage and 10 plus years from our oldest cat, Tiger, such an old man that he's referred to loving being treated like a toddler again. Tiger kind of did the same thing. He was like super cranky in his old age, and he just needed to be coddled constantly. My mom's doing well. She's doing well, yeah. Secret Pixie, hello, how's it going? I hope that you enjoy it. We're kind of just doing our like chatting thing right now, where I'm just kind of like going over the last month, what's been going on in my life. But if anyone has any questions, !AMA, feel free to ask like really anything, within reason. I've also have been going on I'm calling it like my little health journey. And I have been since February this year. Things have been going really well. I've definitely made a lot of progress since I started. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. I'm feeling a lot more energetic than I was. I'm definitely in a better place than I was like in February, for example, because that's really when it's all started. And it feels good. It feels good. I'm not gonna say there's days where I don't want to just like order a Big Mac and, you know, gorge myself on McDonald's, but yeah. Ollie is the Sundar. He is. Cat no joke, he says that you just for walking by him but instantly starts purring when you pick him up and baby him. Oh my goodness, that is Ollie to a T. Yeah, so I think the fun thing is keeping up with my progress, because I've noticed I have various ways of measuring the progress I've been making in terms of my health, and I've noticed it's been slowing. Well, that's okay. I need to actually start working out properly. I think that's the thing. So like literally I need to show you guys how like silly this is. Give me a second. Okay. This is, I'm assuming, I think that's a 3. Unless that's an M. I think it's a 3. It's probably a logo. A little 3-pound weight that Mike got me years ago. And I want to start working that out. So, I want to start properly working out, making progress instead of just changing. It pretty much so far has been changing my diet, eating better, not having so much caffeine. Caffeine was my big thing, energy drinks. Hey Sandra, I hope that your doctor's appointment goes well. For someone that works at McDonald's, it's so hard not to consume it and stay healthy. I totally understand that. I would be the worst person to work there. I just eat it constantly. I did find my Fitbit. I'm so happy. I felt really bad without it. I was just like, I don't, like, what's my step count? I have no idea. Like, how many calories have I burned? But like, it's not exact, obviously. And I was like super upset about it, and I found it. Ollie had it. Because of course he does. Work on those chicken guns. So that's gonna be the next month. So if someone could just like yell at me every day over Discord and be like, hey Crystal, do your arm exercises, that would be awesome. Please and thank you. He had it? Yeah, so okay. Let me tell you guys the story of what happened with the Fitbit, right? So I obviously take it off before I shower, and usually I put it somewhere in the bathroom, and that's where it is until I get out of the shower and I dry off and I put it back on. And I couldn't find it. I was like running around looking through everything. I got so desperate I ended up downloading a Bluetooth tracker thing on my phone. And I'm like walking around my room, but here's the dumb thing. One, I live in an apartment building that's filled with other people using Bluetooth devices. And two, I'm in a room full of controllers and like other things that use Bluetooth. I'm not gonna find it that way, obviously. So here I am, like, it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like waddling through my house, like looking down at my phone. Ollie got really pissed off at me doing that, by the way. He didn't like how slowly I was moving and how I was looking down, I think. So he ended up fluffing up and hissing at me. So that was nice. Oh, Alex, really? I hope you enjoy them. I like those. You get like 12 people yelling at you now. Human too slow must hiss. He was just really confused by like the movement, I think. So I was on my Fitbit app, which doesn't have a tracker on it, by the way. Low-key, if you lose your Fitbit, you're just screwed. At least with my version, which is the Inspire HR, I think it's called. And I checked on the Fitbit app and I could sync my phone to my Fitbit, which means it was in the house, which is great. Like I go outside. And then I saw that it lost battery. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm screwed. I'll never find it now. I was just like, I think I messaged Mike and I was like super upset about it. Just kind of sulking as I went to sleep. And then the next morning I wake up at like 7:50. So this was yesterday. Woke up at like 7:50-ish. Just naturally, just woke up. And I'm like, okay, I'm awake. I'm like scrolling through my phone. I'm going through Twitter, doing the usual. And all of a sudden I hear this buzzing noise from somewhere in my room. And I look around, I'm like, what on earth is that? And I look at the time and I realize it's my 8 a.m. alarm. Because I have an alarm to like start getting stuff ready for stream pretty much. If I'm not already awake. And, or wait, if I am already awake. If I'm not already awake, then it's my wake up alarm. It's got a phone tracker on the watch, but not the other way around. It's really weird, yeah. So I heard it going off, and you should have seen me just crawling around my room. I looked probably absolutely crazy. I didn't find it the first round of the alarm, but I found it on the second, and it was knocked over. It had been on a table, like a nightside table, I'm thinking, and I think Ollie knocked it off, so. Yep. Ollie was sitting right beside it, eyeing it, and I'm like, Ollie, why are we like this? So, that's my story of my Fitbit. I'm so happy to have it back, even if it's slowly dying on me, but it doesn't owe me anything. I use it every day, so, yeah. I'm trying to think of what else. Like, I have a list, but I'm trying to think of what order I want to go in for stuff that we're talking about here. Saving. That's what I want to talk about. I feel so naked when I'm not wearing my Apple Watch. Exactly, right? My wrist felt really, like... You guys aren't gonna be able to see this. Can you? Oh yeah, you can see. Ugh. I'm pale. Hi, I'm just pale. But there is a color difference here. And my my arm just looks funny without it, so. The other side's fine though. Heaven forbid I wear it on the other side. Even though I am left-handed. You have a tan line too, yep. So believe it or not, this is not as pale as I go. I go paler. I have started saving up for kind of a big investment. It's kind of a big investment. I would really love to get a proper camera. I'm actually eyeing the one that Rosie has. I have it bookmarked on my phone. I've been doing a lot of shopping around, trying to see what would work best. And that one's definitely one I'm very interested in. So I'm starting to save up for that. All the money from subs and bits and stuff like that, those all go towards the camera at the moment, pretty much. It'll be nice to have slightly better quality, because this one, if you guys have been around for a while, you can see how funny it gets if the lighting gets a little bit off, and especially when I'm recording the podcast with Rosie, which is later on in the day usually. If the light starts to go down, I'm like screwed. Like it doesn't work well. So, of course I don't wear any watches. I know what the time is. Looking at your phone, yeah. I found myself the other day when I couldn't find it doing this all the time. Like just on my empty wrist, because I'm so used to checking things here. So, Camera looks amazing though. Thank you. It's a lot of lighting to get it looking this good. Saving is something I'm horrible at. I am really trying to do my best there. I want to move out and start getting equipment so I can start YouTube and streaming as well. Yeah. Always something happens. I have to tap on my savings. It's so annoying. It can be really, really frustrating. I totally get it. But I hope that it all goes well when you do eventually get there, though. It's exciting. I enjoy streaming on YouTube, so I'm always excited when people say they want to get into it as well. So that's a really big thing. That's what I'm saving for. I just kind of want to have better quality for what I do, because I'm proud of what I do. I love what I do, and I want to be or put out the best I can. Also hydrate, thank you. I'm gonna have some of my drink, which is separating. I hate it when they do that. Don't mind me. There we go. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about right now, you guys, is the hate raids going on Twitch. If you have not been aware, which, like, you know, if you just watch Twitch passively, you might not have even noticed it. What is that drink? This is a strawberry coconut drink. It's my favorite. I hate it when I inhale one of the strawberries because I use the sippy or the sippy sip lid. Yeah, no, there's reasons why I don't. Oh, Walker, I really hope that goes well. Also, that's really exciting. What was I on about? Pretty much there have been people going around Twitch who have, I guess, nothing better to do, and sending in massive hate raids on people. Just being really vulgar and really bad, and Twitch hasn't really been doing anything in order to protect its content creators, which is definitely scary. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter who have been attacked. They know someone who's been attacked. They're just straight up leaving Twitch because they don't want to deal with it, and that's scary. That's a lot. It's scary. You know, I won't say that we have dealt with our fair share of trolls, definitely, but it's it hasn't gotten to that level yet, at least. And I hope that it doesn't, but you never know. I will say, though, that you guys being here and you guys being so lovely and supportive, especially even, like, you know, if we do have someone come in being nasty, it's always the best feeling that, like, you know, I have you guys to fall back on, and if someone does come in, you know, you guys don't feed the trolls, so, yeah, Random, you've been, like, he's been really on top of it. The other thing that's been going on, though, with Twitch is bots. Lots and lots of bots. So if you guys haven't heard, this coming, yeah, Jeff, it's scary. This coming September 1st, many streamers, myself included, are taking a day off Twitch. Not streaming, not doing anything. On Twitch. Trying to get Twitch to be like, hey, you know, do something. Because they haven't as of yet, although apparently they're working on something, maybe. So, you know, I won't be live this coming Wednesday. There probably will be plenty of people still live, though, if you guys are looking for someone to watch. And that's totally fair. I think it's important to, like, you know, support the people who have been hate rated. But also understand that not everyone's on stream or Twitter. Not everyone knows about this. Not everyone's been affected. And you don't want to hate on those people who are still going live. They have their reasons. They have their choice. They just might not know. So, yes, Rebecca, yes. So I can at least buy one monitor, just like need 400 mod for a PC, yep. Considering getting 2 monitors, but I'll decide that once I have at least 1 monitor. Yeah, 2 monitors is really nice, I will admit, but it's hard to go back to 1 after, so. That's pretty much the gist of it. I will not be live next Wednesday. We had treated as an extra day off. And just something to bear in mind. Can't stay long because I have a Zoom meeting, but I just want to say hello. Oh, no worries, Moonbeam. I hope it goes well. But yeah, you guys are always really awesome whenever we have an issue, so, you know, I don't really need to worry or explain myself, I think, in any way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the last month in my life. It's been a weird one. It's been a weird one, to be honest. I feel like this entire year or year and a half have been kind of thrown off by everything, so things don't feel all that normal right now. But I am glad I have you guys to chat to pretty much every day, which is really nice. So, are you guys ready to get into the AMA? Reminder, !AMA if you have any questions for me. I'll try my best to answer all of them, and hopefully I have some good questions. Uh-oh, random. Days do go by very fast. Got a story to tell you. So yesterday I was fine, but then out of nowhere my shoulders started hurting so bad my whole left arm, my dominant, was numb. So I went to my nana. You get a brace with an ice pack. It's a little better now. That's really scary, Brandon. Did you like hit a nerve or something maybe? I hope that you're all right. That's not so cool. Okay. Question number 1 from Brandon, actually. Is there one game you've always wanted to stream but never have yet? That's a really good question. Hey, Pablo, how's it going? I get to learn for the stream. I can't believe it's the end of the month. Same here, Risa. Same here. How are you doing today? Hope things have been good. A game that I've always wanted to stream but I haven't yet. For a long time, that was Final Fantasy VII, and now we've done it. It's a good question because this year we really have gone out of our way to stream more games. I think my answer to this is a game called Kinseed. It's a game called Kinseed. If you guys have not seen it yet, it's made by some of the people who made the Fable games. Has that same sort of humor in it, if you know what I'm talking about. But it is a farming mixed with RPG, adventure, action sort of game, fishing, you know, all that good stuff. And I've been sitting on it, just like I said on Portia, for a long time because I was waiting for it to like get out of early access. And that's one I'm still kind of just waiting on. I'm giving it a little bit more like cook time almost, if that makes sense. But I'd love to stream it one day. I've been talking about it for years. I remember talking about it during my Ocarina, not Ocarina. I guess you could say it either way. Of Time playthrough. And for Togepi, hello, how's it going? And guys, just remember, if you have any questions, put them into the AMA thing. It makes it so that I don't have to scroll back up chat, that's all. So my bed about to play New Horizon, then bam, it started hurting. Oh, that's really weird, Brandon. I'm sorry about that, dude. That's really, really strange that it just started out of nowhere. So yeah, I think Kinseed is my answer to that question, probably. Maybe Lego City Undercover now as well. From Rosie, if you could go back to college and study in a different field than you did, which programs would you apply to? Okay. How do I get there to ask questions? You can do, oh, there it is. Just !AMA. Is there a field that makes you more confident? Because I could go into that. Hurt my neck yesterday. Oh no, that's honestly neck and back. They're the worst because like it really limits your movement. Hopefully that heals quickly or feels better quickly. Shorty Nightmare and your tacos. Honestly, I'd probably go into some sort of creative media sort of course, some sort of like production design, or I don't know if there's courses for online content creation, but something along those lines. I'd actually go into a course to do with what I'm doing now, to be honest. Yeah, Brandon. Computer science. Like, photography would be fun. I did want to go into that at one point. Something creative, because I went into business, I've done all that, you know. I want to do something else. Rosie also has another question. What game would you never play on stream? I know you mentioned Minecraft in the past, but is there any other game? My first thought is Saints Row. I love that game to pieces, but I'll never stream it. It's far too, like, we've done some non-family friendly streams, but there's a level of vulgar, like there's a lot. If you don't know what's in that game, you probably don't need to know. And if you do know what's in that game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If I hear Sonic, I'll cry. Don't worry, you're not gonna cry today. talked about your awesome gamer mom before. I desire to play something with her on stream. I'd never bug her to be on stream with me. I don't think she'd be all that cool with it, but that'd be fun though. Saints Row's next level and does not take itself seriously at all. It's so much fun. It is. And there's a new one coming out as well, which I don't know if I like the look of, but there is a new one coming out, so. That's my question, or that's my answer. I think it's Saints Row. I love it to pieces, but I will never stream it. Rosie, again, coming through clutch with the questions. Thank you. Is there a hobby or an activity oh, I'm losing my train of thought. There we go. That you'd like to take more time to get invested in. So I feel really bad whenever anyone asks me about hobbies because I don't have any. This gaming, this is my hobby. This is what I do. I don't draw. I don't create anything else. I don't have hobbies. I don't have hobbies. If I could get into one, funny enough, I'd love to do gardening. When and if I eventually have my like a house sort of situation, like where I can have a garden, but I'm also allergic to like everything. Oh, Ollie. Hey. You leave Kiara be. Meanie. He's so mean. He's chasing her right now. There you go. Good girl. She got away from him. Okay. But yeah, no, probably like gardening, maybe? I don't know. I don't really feel like I have like any like a hobby. Like this is my hobby and it's also my work and it's all I do. So legit the most relaxing pastime I have. It seems like such a fun thing. I love the idea of having like a proper garden. Try gardening this year. Me and Tony are loving it so much. Yeah. Do you have a spray bottle? I don't. Usually I just tell him to knock it off. So, I love this next question because you didn't even need to write your name. Super surprising question, but what are your feelings on someday, maybe one day in the future, playing a Hat in Time? I love you, Kim, so much. You're just great. I don't even need to see a username, and I know. You know what? I really do want to go back to that game at some point. I just need to get over that like initial anxiety about platforming, but I think I mentioned it before. I have done a lot more platforming games, like all the Mario games since then. Maybe I'll find it a bit easier. Maybe not. I'll probably still be horrible at it, but that's okay. You guys get to watch me fail miserably. We'll have a counter for like how often I just do badly. You're a pro now. I wish I had that confidence. Lemongrass asks, Pokemon Go stream when? That would be so much fun. I don't know how people do that. Like, I don't know how people like go outside and stream, like internet wise. But it sounds like a dream to go out and just like walk and play Pokemon Go with you guys. No idea how people do it. Lots of data. Yeah, I have. I forget how many gigs I have. It's either 6 or 10, 8, maybe 10. Dare I say? I forget. Either way. Be easier if you live by a Pokestop. Oh, there's a lot of Pokestops near me. Yeah. That wouldn't be a problem. So, love the garden, but our neighbor has a black walnut tree. It makes a toxin in its leaves and roots that kills most of our plants. Really? That's weird. I know next to nothing about gardening. That's kind of interesting. I'm sorry about that though. People know how the game works and stuff, but it's like I don't like the fact that someone leaked it because the original creators gave them the source code. Oh, I see, Brandon. I see. I have unlimited. I'll fly over to you and can use my phone. That would be really fun, though. Who in here would be down for Pokemon Go stream one day? Exactly. You don't want to dox yourself. So I pretty much what I do if I was gonna Pokemon Go stream is I go far away from my place. Which there are plenty of places around here that have Pokestops. That's not an issue. But I would get really far away from my place and then like probably walk around like a block or something. Family had 8 gigs, but my uncle needed to upgrade his phone. And with the number of lines we have in our plan, it was about $15 cheaper. Oh, they get unlimited. That's cool. That'd be fun. Maybe one day. Kind of Northern Ireland we upgrade. You do have weird Pokestops, random. Next question, Flora Escapes asks, did you do your nails yourself? Yes. How many coats, base / top coat? So these are gel nails. I recently got a UV, I think it's a UV light thing. That you put your hand into it like dries them really quickly because I cannot do my nails without smudging them to save my life. I did a base coat of clear polish, 2 coats of blue, like this color, and then another clear coat on top. That's how I do my nails. And I really like this polish in particular because it doesn't take many coats to like fully cover the nail. Yeah. Light and gel polish, so bad. It's really nice. I did have an issue a couple weeks ago. It's kind of gross, but apparently the UV light I have and other ones, they tend to diminish after a while, so they don't have the same strength as when you first buy them. Which I guess makes sense, maybe. But pretty much I did my nails and they didn't fully cure, they didn't fully dry, and the skin around my nails had a really bad allergic reaction to it, so that wasn't so fun. It's healing now, so I felt comfortable painting them again, but make sure your gel is fully dry. Do not do what I did, it was not fun. Since the game is not good where I'm from unless I drive, like 4 hours to like a city, yes, yep, that's the thing, right? Seriously, give me a raise. The Simply Pressing bot. That's not a question. You didn't even have a question mark. That was the issue, yeah. Yeah, I like messaged the mods, I'm like panicking, I'm like, I think I had allergic reaction to something. It was literally just my nail polish. But yeah, no, I really like it. I haven't had an issue before, or obviously now since. And I'm happy because I got blue. Thank you for the follow. Give me a raise? Question mark? See, now it doesn't sound demanding enough, does it? Next question. What is a platformer you're really good at? From Pavo. I don't think it exists, to be honest. Willow, how's it going? Welcome on in. I don't think I'm good at any platformers. I can't... Jumping and like measuring distance and like timing jumps especially, I can't do it, so... Maybe re-downloading it. Very nice. Did well at Sonic. Sonic was really interesting because the camera was a little like it was working against me 90% of the time, I felt like. But no, I don't really feel like I'm good at any platformers, unfortunately. In school right now. Hope your day's going well. Where's Kiara? So I have a nightstand on this side of my desk and she's hanging out right there. She's like behind my monitor, so I can't actually see her. But she's right back there, as far as I know. Do you live alone? No. I'm living with my mom right now, and when I eventually move out, I'll be living with my boyfriend, Mike. Good at falling off cliffs? Mood. Mood. I always say whenever we play Minecraft, I'm always just like, you know, I'm the best at 2 things. I'm the best at finding steep cliffs, and I'm the best at falling in lava. I'm like the best at those things. Insecure Pixie, have you ever worried about creating content from a game that's old? That's an interesting question. Yes. I have a soft spot for older games. I always will. Final Fantasy VII is not aged well, but it is my favorite game, safe to say, of all time. And I have so many games I want to stream. Like, for example, we're doing a poll right now, if you guys haven't seen it yet, by the way. There it is. We're doing a poll on what game we're going to be playing next week since we finished Skyward Sword this week. If you guys haven't answered yet, please do. And most of those games are older. Persona 3 is older. Crisis Core is older. Paper Mario is older. Night in the Woods isn't that old, but... I've kind of come to accept that, like, you know, I can get away with playing older games if they're part of a popular franchise, so like Pokemon, for example. I play Pokemon all through the generations, and I'll still have viewers. If it's a more niche, older game, then maybe not so much. Animal Crossing, for example, I could play, and I'll still have viewers. Donate 6 subs. I'm excited to see who wins that poll, to be honest, but I have a feeling I know already. Yeah, so the answer to that is yes. but I also don't want to let that stop me per se, because if I'm really invested in a game, if I'm really passionate about it, I hope that that translates on the stream and people get excited about it too. So at least that's what I hope. I've been around your streams for a while, and while there have been many mum stories, there haven't been any about Dad. Do you have any? What happened to him? Dad's not in the picture. He hasn't been in the picture since I was about 8. No contact, nothing like that. I don't really have stories about him, obviously, from after I was 8, but I do have some from before. My dad and I are very, very similar. Very similar. I credit my love of cameras and video taking and like what I'm doing now to him. He was really into that as well. I'm very, very similar to my mom, but I definitely have a lot of my dad in me too. So I don't have many stories about him though. Walker asks, what are your thoughts on Mario Maker 2, or do you recommend any other Mario games? Okay, low-key, I regret buying Mario Maker 2 horribly. I absolutely regret it. I got it, I played it like twice, and that's it. I didn't enjoy it. So. Any other Mario games you recommend? Pretty much like Galaxy Odyssey was fantastic. You know, like those ones. Also Paper Mario, I love that. That was a lot of fun. You also got your love of photography from your dad, yeah. So honestly, just not Mario Maker. Don't say cards. Random, you've played that more than any of us combined in here. Get out. I like the story mode, but yeah, people aren't good at making levels. I got really frustrated because I wanted to play online with people, and it was just impossible. The lag was too bad. Paper Mario's your favorite series of all time. I'm really happy I played that first one. I'm excited to play the next one eventually, or maybe next week, depending on who wins that poll. I love this question. Fallen Roses. I recently took in a stray cat. Do you have any tips to help him and my older female become friends? Okay. I have 2 words for you. It's actually a name. Jackson Galaxy. He is the best. If you have never heard of him before, he is like the cat man. He speaks cat, I swear. He has a full YouTube channel filled with videos and tutorials on how to introduce your cats, how to, yeah, his shows are great. How to deal with aggression or possessiveness, stuff like anything, really. Understanding your cat's body language, it's really, really good. What I did personally, and I'm not gonna say it's the best because obviously Kiara and Ollie are just not getting along still. But the best thing to do when you have 2 cats and establish one at home and a new one, put the new one, in its own room. It has its own litter box, its own food, its own everything in there. It does not need to leave that room. And that is its home base. And it gets used to the smells in there. It gets used to you being in there. It gets, like, you know, socialization with you. And then underneath the door, your resident cat and new cat can like smell each other and kind of get used to that scent. And what you want to do is slowly feed them closer and closer to the door. And then slowly open the door. It's a very, very gradual process. You don't want to let them around each other too soon. Ollie and Kiara didn't meet for about 2 to 3 months. Ollie was in my room exclusively for like 3 months. And then we started letting him out. Not all cats are gonna get along. I still think it's possible Ollie and Kiara can. I'm not asking for them to be best friends either. I'm just asking for them to just tolerate. But the issue is Ollie is very possessive. He's very aggressive when he's possessive about something, so it's been a bit of a turbulent ride with him. So I hope that yours goes better. Congratulations on adopting a new fur baby. And I hope everything goes well. But yeah, Jackson Galaxy's YouTube channel, go look him up. Fantastic person. I absolutely love him. He's really weird, but I like him a lot. Let's see. When you were a little girl, what was your dream? I wanted to be a vet. I don't have the science, nor do I have the math skills, nor do I have the stomach to be a vet, but that's what I wanted to be. Or an artist. Just said to Jackson Galaxy's channel. I hope you enjoy it. His videos are actually really fun too, so it'll take some work, but you'll get there. Girl keeps hissing at my puppy. She can tolerate him, but not get close to him. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes that's like the best you can hope for, right? Pray just how my dog reacted for being years of an only pet. Yeah. You don't want to create a bad situation for the new friend or your existing furry friends, so I get it completely. Want to be a vet, but now I want to be born rich. I don't think that's gonna work out. That's such a mood. I love that. Will you be getting Sonic Colors on September 7th? They spell it with a U at appropriate localizations, +1 to Sonic. I think you know who. Probably not. I'm not gonna lie. Not because like I hate Sonic and I never want to play it, but more so I'm literally not getting a whole bunch of games right now that I really want. I'm looking at Psychonauts 2. Because I'm trying to save up and like finish, like, do you see this back here? I haven't played most of those. I've started them. I've never finished them, and that's what I need to work on, is actually getting through my stuff instead of just buying new games all the time, because I'm horrible about that. Okay, give me just a second. When did you meet your boyfriend? We met in 2015. We met in 2015, started dating summer 2016. So about a year later. Yeah. It's been a while. Finish a game now, that's not for me. Bucket list gaming. 20 games that I think are roughly halfway done. Yeah. Like this year I've been on a Final Fantasy kick, and like, it's funny, at the beginning of this year I'm just like, you know, oh, I'm gonna finish games this year. That's what I should probably move that from my flailing hands. I'm gonna finish all these games this year. This is what I'm gonna do. And then I dived into Final Fantasy, and they take forever to finish. So I've gone through 7, 9, 10, and now 12 this year, and like that's as many games as I've finished, and we're 8 months into the year. And I'm finishing games on stream though, to be fair. So pile of sealed games will make you cry. Oh no. Oh, Brandon. Play through all Tomb Raider. I never finished the 4 you had. Finishing games in this economy. Next question from Pavo. Would you play Monster Hunter Rise? I'm not so interested in like the standard Monster Hunter games, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more interested in like Monster Hunter stories. If I had to choose, I'd choose the stories one, not the like proper mainline one, maybe. Yeah, that's my answer for that, I think. Maybe in the future though. Maybe in the future. Next question. Why is my cat going berserk under your bed? I don't know. Is there something under your bed? Is the monster under there poking them? Or might want to check on that. Should I play through one of these games? Now let me buy a second copy of Pokemon and play through that again. You're speaking to my soul right now. Do you know that? Would you please give me a raise? I used a question mark this time from the bot. Bot, maybe. What are your terms? What are your terms? Let's talk it over. Why is this not? Give me a second. It should be text wrapping. There we go. Is there any piece of clothing you would love to own / wear but never get it because of insecurity or money reasons? I know you talked about a jacket you'd love to have against. That's what I mean by this question. I hope it's not too confusing. Not at all. Thank you, Brandon. Shirts like this. I'm now doing it. There's a very long time there where I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing a tank top on stream. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's not 100%. I'm not fully happy with it, but I'm a lot better than I was. Other than that, shorts. Shorts are kind of a big thing for me. I wear them all the time, but I don't want to be seen in them. It's like if I go out or obviously on stream. Yeah, I need to tone pretty much at this point. I feel very flabby still, if that makes sense. Shirts are comfy and easy to wear. They are. That's pretty much the main thing. Yeah. It's taking me a while, but I'm getting there. Also, guys, once again, exclamation mark AMA. If you have any more questions, I'm catching up here. Anything without sleeves, I'm weird like that. I'm super skinny, so you'd rather cover it up. See, I love wearing no sleeves. I hate sleeves. But yeah, comfort-wise, in public, I don't want to do it, so. Even in the winter, yeah. Don't like my legs, yeah, neither do I. I don't like my knees. Is there something that you would like to collect more from Rosie? Low-key amiibo cards, but they're pricey, so probably not. I'd say Pokemon, but I've also kind of been completing the Pokedex in all the games recently, so that's been fun. Self-confidence. I want to collect some more of that, please. Everything besides my hands are garbage. It's a mood. It's such a mood. But yeah, could I just collect some more self-confidence? That'd be great. If you could tell your middle school self that you'd be streaming as your main job, would you? I could try, but streaming didn't exist back then, so she probably wouldn't know what I was going on about. Okay. Self-confidence? Look how we're all in the same boat. We're just like, what's that? I'd love to tell my my middle school self probably wouldn't believe me and wouldn't understand because streaming wasn't a thing back then. Maybe if I could go back to like when I first started my YouTube channel, which I was 18 or 19, I'd prefer to tell myself then. Because I was shy and I'd never seen, like, I'd watched streams, but I never figured I'd be streaming. I just figured I'd do YouTube forever. So, and not as a job, just as a hobby as well. I never started off with this as a job. Second game voucher. Oh, on Pokemon, yeah. Have you watched RuPaul's Drag Race and Who's Your Favorite Queen? I've watched none of it. Pepper doesn't like that. I've watched none of it. One day I probably will have to, but I have no idea about any of it. Girl, tonight. Oh, wait, Rebecca, that's a really good idea. Why are you telling me to buy Apple and Amazon stock? Get away from me. That's a mood. I love this question. I love the, okay. I don't know who wrote it because they didn't put a name, but this is probably one of my favorite bracket, like, explanations ever. They ask, who is the hottest Zelda character to you? Like, sexually, not a literal heat. Now I'm gonna answer someone who's, like, lives in fire in Zelda games. I don't really know. I never really look at them that way. It's not like Final Fantasy to me, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the Zelda characters who we've met. I mean, Breath of the Wild Zelda, though. She's, you know, she's pretty. Beetle, obviously. Gron from both meanings of hot. Breath of the Wild Link and Gerudo outfit, that was cute. That was really cute. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, really. I'm just... Breath of the Wild in general is a pretty game. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Bruce. No, Rosie. How many pets do you have? I have two. I used to have many more. I have just two. I have Kiara and I have Ollie, my two kitty cats. In years past, I've had dogs. I've had guinea pigs, hamsters, mice, rats, budgies, goldfish, beta fish, neon tetra fish, guppy. Wait, did I already say guppies? I forgot. There was a snake for a very short period of time. I've had a lot, but we're just down to two cats, and I'm kind of happy with that right now, although low-key, I will never pass up the chance to have a guinea pig. Pre-COVID, Mike and I would go into like PetSmart or whatever it's called to like pick up cat supplies, and he'd have to drag me away from the guinea pig enclosure because I'd be like dying and begging for two. Because I found out they're not meant to be by themselves. They're meant to have a pair at least. They're very social. And I feel bad because the ones I had were single. What about chinchilla? Honestly, chinchillas are pretty cool too. Oh, Walker. Phone doesn't show the emotes. Oh no. But yeah, I've had many pets over the years. If I could have any more, it would be a guinea pig because I have such a soft spot. They're little potatoes, or a capybara if you let me. I don't think they're legal here, but if I could. They're giant guinea pigs. They just make me very happy, so. When did you start filming videos and streaming? So I started YouTube properly when I was 19 years old. I'm 27 now for reference. Oh, wait, ow, that, ooh. All right, we're not gonna say that line again. I said it once, we're not saying it again. That made me hurt. Hey, Glam, how's it going? So I started YouTube when I was 19 as a way to distract myself from college coming up. I started streaming a couple years after that. I want to say maybe 21, 22, but I wasn't very consistent with it. I did the same thing yesterday when my mom reminded me of my age. Oh no. It suddenly hits you and it's like, oh my god. Yeah. So I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been full-time streaming since 2019, I think. I believe. A little year older than me since we share. Oh, we share the same birthday. That's really cool. Oh, Jeff. She's like, you're close to 30. And I was like, can we not? Such a mood. Oh, such a mood. I poked so much fun at Mike when he turned 30. I'm not looking forward to my 30th. Is Ollie possessed by a demon or just a demon? And why doesn't he like your Fitbit? He probably doesn't like it because it's constantly on me. Probably smells like me too. And he's just like, I don't like that one. And is he possessed or is he just, I think he's just a gremlin. That's what he is. He is a little gremlin toddler in a cat body. And he's just a little bit evil, but we love him. Hey, Holy Snail, how's it going? How's your laptop doing? Get better with age? Yes, heck yeah. We're the same age and I feel that a lot. Hey, Haru, welcome on in. If you guys have any questions, by the way, exclamation mark AMA, we're getting close to the end. And when we get to the end, that's the end of stream. So, if you guys want to prolong it. What kind of Funko Pops do you have? Okay, I don't know if you... No, I think they're hidden right now, aren't they? Yeah, you can see Lion Sora there, but that's as far as you can see because there's an Animal Crossing poster on top, which is by design, by the way, because Ollie kept trying to pull them off the shelf. I have... So I was talking about this on Glam's podcast. I swore that I would never buy pop figures because in my mind, I'm just like, I'll just spend that money on video games. Why would I want the figurines? But then I think Mike saw me eyeing up all the Kingdom Hearts ones at EV Games, and he started buying them for me. So I have a whole bunch of Kingdom Hearts ones and 2 non-Kingdom Hearts ones. I have, I always forget his name, Jurassic Park guy. He's like sitting like this. He's like shirt open. He's like, paint me with like one of your French girls, but not. He's the Life Will Find a Way guy. I never remember his name. I've watched Jurassic Park once in my life. So I have him because Mike wanted him for reasons. Jeff Goldblum, yes. And was it Ian Milk? Thank you. I couldn't remember the character's name. And I have Evan from Ni no Kuni 2. Those are the 2 non-Kingdom Hearts ones I have. But other than that, I have pretty much my favorite characters from Kingdom Hearts for the most part. I have a whole bunch of different Sora ones. I have Kairi, Riku. I have Lee or Axel because he's the best. I have Lion Sora. I have Donald. Actually, no, I don't. I don't have any Donalds, and that's on purpose. I have Goofy. I have some of the Heartless. I have Pete, I think. No worries, Insecure Pixie, we'll see you later. Yeah, that's my answer for that question. Star Wars. Ooh, and One Piece, that's cool. That's cool. How did Horizon Zero Dawn go? So yeah, yesterday, you guys, I set up, you can actually see my PS4 right there. Set up my PS4 fully on the TV, updated it, did all that fun stuff. And then I updated and loaded up Horizon Zero Dawn because I would love to stream that one day. I just kind of want to play it for myself a bit first and decide if I think it's a good stream game for us. But I didn't get it far, and I just made sure it worked pretty much, and that was it. I didn't actually play it. Random is very excited for that though. What's with the Donald hate? Okay, all right, listen. There's a clip of this. I don't know what the clip is titled though, unfortunately. Bonus points to whoever finds it. But there is a clip somewhere out there of when I was playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and I was fighting an ice-themed boss, right? So I summon in Donald, he comes in, and what does he do? He casts Blizzard on the boss and heals him, and I was already having enough trouble. Donald was like completely gone to me after this point. It was the second game in our Kingdom Hearts series playthrough, and it was just, you know, absolutely not. I was already mad at him for not healing me. But that was like the worst. Vexen did not need healing. I get very aggressive about that. Really earned that win. Yeah, he never heals me when I need it. In Kingdom Hearts 3, they fixed him a bit. He's all right, but in the older games, no. No. Oh god. All right, wait a minute. The bot has actually sent me terms. My terms are holidays, Fridays and holidays off, 10 to 3 as hours, 15 an hour, health insurance, and meal vouchers for Tim Hortons. Also 15 mod swords for me, 25 mod swords for at the random reject. And you joining the dark side, do you agree to that? No, bot, you can get out. You can get out, I'm sorry. Literally next thing I'm gonna see is the bot has left the channel. just get out. Mainly because the mod swords, I was fine with everything until that point. You know, Tim Hortons, health insurance, proper living wage, here for it. Mod swords can't do that, so. This is an advanced bot, it is. Let me see here. How lucrative is Twitch and how long do you expect you'll be able to keep this job? Oh my god, there are days, like literally this last week, where I'm like, should I still be doing this? I'm in a very lucky situation where I can do this, and I am supported by Mike, but also my mom. I left a job that paid really well. And it's not like I think about it quite a bit. I think about where my life would be if I wasn't streaming, if I had stuck with that job, but I also think about how miserable I was at that job. I was absolutely just not happy. I am also supported by the chair, yes. So theoretically, like, Mike has always told me he loves this is what I do. He loves that I'm very passionate about it. He likes the dream I have to do this. So he wants to support me in that, and I'm so thankful that he does, and he gets it. I wouldn't be able to do it without their support. Yeah, put it that way. I would not be able to do it without their support. I'm not gonna say Twitch is overly lucrative, but I can also survive off of it just fine. At the moment, at least. Wouldn't have met you and everyone else. Exactly. I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be at work. It'd be a Friday morning, almost afternoon. I'd probably be getting yelled at right now at my old job if I was still there. If they didn't fire me. Because really my manager had something else against me. Yeah. I'm very lucky to be doing what I'm doing. I know that. Absolutely. What's your favorite Pokemon and favorite shiny Pokemon? I love Cyndaquil to pieces. Favorite shiny. That's a really good question. Like, my very first thought is the first shiny I ever encountered myself, which was Nuclear Green Espeon. I do love that one though. My shiny Charizard. Because it's such a magical experience for me. Let's just face my fingers for Kingdom Hearts 3. I was singing it in my head and then I wondered why I was like why I suddenly thought of it. Your first shiny was Cyndaquil? Oh my god, was it your starter one? Because that's what happened with the shiny Charizard for me. You know, I am gonna say Nuclear Green Espeon. I usually don't like the color green very much. I don't, I know that green shinies are kind of not the people's favorite, but I like it. Also Umbreon. Umbreon has a really cool one, so. It is really pretty, Rosie, yeah. What's one game you want to experience for the first time all over again? I really like that question, Glam, thank you. Starter and Chris, I thought the game had glitched. Yeah, so did I. Okay, so here's the deal with my Charmander. I started a new save file on Fire Red. I was like 13 or 14 maybe. And every time I sent out my Pokemon, I noticed this little sparkle and I'm like, is that normal? And I noticed that my Charmeleon was like a slightly weird shade, but I didn't think of it. I'm like, maybe I just misremember what color he is. And then he evolved into a Charizard and he was black and I'm like, that is the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing. I remember being so shocked. I ended up going online and like figuring out what a shiny was, and yeah. I didn't have anyone to talk to about Pokemon back then, so. But yeah, sorry, what's one game you would want to experience for the first time all over again? Kingdom Hearts is like one of the first things that comes to mind. Just because it's really easy to get into the series right now. There's so many ports of it all over on different platforms. Kingdom Hearts. Psychonauts, strangely enough, is the second thing that's coming up, because that game is very weird, but it like hits me in the right places almost. It's really well done. Which I'm so excited for the second one. Also, A Short Hike. It's a very short game. If you have not had the chance to play it yet, it's on Switch. Go try it out. I don't know what caught me about it, but that game really caught me in a certain way, and I always will suggest that game to people. Alex, which one did you order? Nice. Very nice. Play Kingdom Hearts one day. Okay. I'm always so excited when people say they're gonna get into Kingdom Hearts, but I'm always like, it's not for, I don't think there's any game for everyone, but Kingdom Hearts is really weird. So I hope you like it, but you might not, but that's okay, but I hope you like it. Play a short hike, I will die on this hill. It's so cozy. It is. To be fair, I'd love to stream it one day. It'd be like a single stream for it. But maybe we should, ooh, we could stream it. It's not the same as my first playthrough, mind you, but. Oh, I'm so glad. Whenever someone, like, and fellow streamers in here, you guys probably know what I'm on about. Anytime someone comes in, it's like, oh, you got me into this game. You got me into this series. It's the best feeling. Breath of the Wild for the first time, yes, that was really magical. I think part of it for me as well was it was the first game I got with my Switch on day one, right? And it was the magic of a brand new console and like almost endless possibility, at least it felt like at the time. Heard people say that Kingdom Hearts storyline is a bit tricky to understand. If you don't play all of them, it can be. And even then, it gets a little bit convoluted in places, so yeah. Just a little bit. If you had to, would you go back to elementary, middle, high, or post-secondary school as that age, but in present times? Oh, in present time? Ew. You know what? If it wasn't present time, not like if COVID wasn't going on, going back right now to high school I think would be fun. But because of COVID, I'd go back to post-secondary. Just because I feel like by that age, I'm a lot more on track at keeping myself on track, I should say. Hey Emily, how's it going? And I could do online school really well, so 7.8 out of 10, too much darkness. Is that you should not question too much logic behind some parts of the story, you just have to roll with it. Yep, you wouldn't go back at all. Without COVID, I might actually go back to high school. Elementary school was all right for me. Middle school was the absolute worst. High school, I really started to become my own person. I feel like I really kind of blossomed almost, and had a fantastic time. And then post-secondary was pretty good also, so. I would not go back. That's over. But yeah, this is if I had to. I agree with you guys. So I really probably wouldn't want to go back. Yeah. Do you keep windows open or closed during light rain showers? Normally closed, just because this void is my window and it'll come right in on me / my electronics, so closed. Unless it's like falling straight down, in which case that's probably fine. But if it's windy, then it's closed. SimplyPressBot has left the chat is the next thing, and then so nix the mod swords, keep the other stuff, and join the dark side. Dark side's a little bit questionable though. I don't know about that. Do you guys have cookies over there or something maybe? Oh, awkward. You're not like in College Walker, yeah. Peppa, that's good. Would you like to go back to a world where you have to risk your life to get a required education? Exactly, right? Oh, bot and random. Do we keep our memories? Because I would go to kindergarten, do algebra, and blow people's minds. Not going back to high school, but I'm working on going back to college online. Yep. What is the Starbreeze drink, and what is your favorite drink? This is my favorite drink, actually. It's not mixed right now, but it's a strawberry coconut drink. I have a couple others I like, though. There is the strawberry acai drink and strawberry lemonade acai. Hopefully I'm saying that word right, I'm not sure. I go for those ones because they're pretty low calorie for what they are. This one's a little bit higher. But I really like it. I don't like coffee. That's my thing. I dislike coffee, like the taste of it in general. So if I can get something caffeinated, but it doesn't taste like coffee, I'll go for it. Yeah. So if you ever see me having like a pink drink, it's like one of those. Or the dragon drink is also really good. Oh, is it not with a C? It's with an S almost? Huh. I've been saying it wrong this entire time. That's all right. Oh, hi. Hello, Toasty. How's it going? 11-month resub. Thank you for that. How's it going? 1 month until an entire year. I hope your day's going well. Welcome on in, friend. How are you doing today? So just the first part. Pretty much, bot. Yeah, those are my conditions. First pumpkin cold brew yesterday and the whole ride to my parents' house. I was yelling pumpkin. I tried my very first pumpkin spice latte last fall and I didn't like it. And I was sad. I felt I was a disgrace to like white girls everywhere. I didn't like it. I wish I did, but I really didn't. Unfortunately. I just looked on your window curtain. I thought someone was holding my elbow. This is my AC. I have the air conditioning unit right behind me, so if you're wondering what that is. The C has a squiggle. Oh, that makes it sound like an S. I feel like Starbucks always burns their coffee. Yes, you only get cold drinks, yep. What is this name? What's the worst fate? 48 races on Baby Park, 200cc bombs only, or streaming your most hated game for a week? What's my most hated game? I think I need to figure out what my most hated game is before I can answer that. I don't know if I have one. Pumpkin or the latte part you didn't like. I just put pumpkin flavoring in different drinks. Not a fan of the pumpkin spice latte. I think it was the latte, like something about the texture was just really weird and I didn't enjoy it. Not slept yet. I have to babysit. I also have to figure out how to draw a cat at a weird angle. Hopefully that all goes well. My friend in France asks for boxes of pumpkin spice stuff every year. Play Sonic All 6 and you'll have one. See, my first thought is like some sort of like ultra-violent like shooting game because like that's not really my jam. But knowing me, I'd probably find something to enjoy in it, whether it was me goofing off or something, but yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. So I have a feeling I'm going to offend someone saying this. From Pavo, Caribou Coffee or Starbucks, coming from a Minnesotan. Am I saying that right? There is a correct answer. I don't know what Caribou Coffee is. I don't know if we have it here. I am so sorry. Please don't hate me. have no idea what that is. I don't go to coffee places. That's the thing. If I go to any coffee place, it's Tim Hortons or Starbucks, and it's not for a coffee drink. So, also, this is an Ace Attorney song, and it makes me very happy. Yeah, I don't know what Caribou Coffee is. I have no idea. Dutch Bros is your favorite coffee shop? See, like, even if we did have either of those here, I wouldn't know about it, so. Not that far from Minnesota, and I don't know either. Caribou's the best. I love how the last thing, by the way, you guys, if you guys have any questions, now's the time to enter. So when does the raise take effect? Also, my bank account number is blank for inputting the wage, says the bot. Bot, when did you get your own account? Look at you go. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. And then you can, like, give that money to random so he can get Lego City Undercover, and then we're full circle. Because everyone needs that game. I thought the bot left. No, the bot came back because the bot decided to negotiate with me through my question of the, or my AMA. I was gonna say question of the day because I'm so used to those. But Caribou is a deer. Sonic Colors. Okay, fair. To be honest, I respect that. Everyone has their favorites. Their favorite game. Also, what do you guys think is gonna win? If you guys haven't seen yet, we are doing a poll for the next game that we are playing on stream. The choices, I'm gonna open this up because I'm gonna forget. Choices are Paper Mario 1000-Year Door, which I kind of feel like is the shoe-in winner, but you never know. Persona 3, which I'm very surprised is in second. Night in the Woods, which I wanted to play anyway. And Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, which is for me. That's for me. Let's just face facts. So I can cry over Zach Fair. Yeah. Want Persona 3 to win. And I was actually talking about this earlier today with Rosie a little bit. Maybe what I'll do, depending on how I feel, mind you. How do you vote? So you can do ! poll, and you can just click on that and just click on whichever one you want. I think what I'll probably do is I'll play whichever one comes in first this coming week, and then whichever one comes in second after that, then third, then fourth, because I want to play through all these at one point or another. It's just a matter of time. So how you guys vote also determines when they get played. I voted for the wrong game. I was meant to vote for Night in the Woods. Oh no. Yeah, I know Rosie's been really enjoying Persona 4 on stream. I have a really weird history with the Persona series. I have hiccups. I've started 3, 4, and 5 too many times to count, and then I've stopped playing them. I don't know whether it's just I lose interest or if it's because I get overwhelmed by the amount of stuff there is in these games. But that's pretty much my history with them. I finished 5 now. I finished 5 last year. And I'm thinking maybe if I stream it, I'll have a better chance of like finishing it, if you know what I mean. There's so many games that I didn't think I would finish off stream, like Breath of the Wild, for example. I would never have sat there and finished that game without you guys, so. Wait, Jeff, what? What's going on there? I hadn't heard about that. Also, Night in the Woods just overtook Persona 3. Oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, no, I've wanted to play all of these for quite a while, so I'm excited. Actually, just wire the $15 directly to @randomreject. Don't ask questions. Oh, bot. All right, whatever you say. Whatever you say, bot. Could try to hack the poll for Paper Mario. Games of Persona games are really slow, in my opinion. Like Persona 4's intro, it's 3 hours long. Yeah, see, I should be used to that because of Kingdom Hearts 2, but kind of not. Do you love me or Kiara more? Ask the bot. Is that even a question? She's my baby girl. I've had her since I was 16 years old. She is my little lady. I know it's shorter than Paper Mario. Wait, after what came out? Okay, I haven't heard about any of this sketchiness around one of the developers of the game, not gonna lie, that's the first I've heard of it. It's 2-hour tutorial, yeah. Rickard, hello, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day. If you could hang out with any video game character, who would they be? Okay, Axel. Like, straight up. There was no room for thought. It's Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Because I love him. Followed closely by, like, the Shinra Corporation. Even though they're kind of evil. But, like, I like them all. I have a Squeenix needs to stop making such awesome characters, long story short. What about you guys? If you could hang out with a video game character, who would you hang out with? Going great? I'm glad to hear it. No, it would be Axel. You know. There's absolutely zero room for thought on that question. Your Animal Crossing villagers. See, that'd be cool, to be fair. Although, low-key, I wouldn't hang out with current Animal Crossing villagers. I can hang out with, like, New Leaf or previous villagers. Because they're kind of neutral now. Getting Tifa for myself. See, Tifa was a very close, but, like, Axel's been there for longer, you know? Name their kid Axel, Leon, and Zach. Oh. I never thought about naming kids after them. Mike's gonna hate me. Not that that's happening anytime soon at all. I'll throw Night in the Woods under the bus to get Persona 3 more votes. Don't think about it. Can I vote in the straw poll? Asked the bot. The bot, do you have a different IP address? Because that's how it tracks it, by the way. Then random. If you could punch any video game character, who would it be? Oh, there are so many. Oh. Okay, there was that one guy from Skyward Sword, the, like, bamboo cutting man. You guys know the one. He had the face. They all have faces, I hope, but, like, he had a face. I wanted to smack him because he was looking at me. He was looking at me and he knew it. Mike Tyson in Punch Out. I want to punch him. Scarlet and Heidegger and Don Corneo from Final Fantasy VII, because especially Don Corneo, he's so nasty, but it's so good. Like, hands down, specifically all of them. He had a face. Yeah, that's the yeah. I think that's the one I didn't. Those are the ones I don't like the most, to be honest. Some of the Pokemon rivals are also coming to mind, but funny enough, it's the one from the game that's coming out soon. I think his default name is Barry or something like that. Don't like that kid, he's annoying. Wouldn't hit him though, I just tell him to stop. That's the thing, I'm not really a violent person. But Joja Mart or Shinra Corporation. I mean, arguably Shinra's much more evil. So technically Joja would be the safer choice if I was actually going somewhere, but... Oh, Pepper. Lydia from Skyrim, I tried to sacrifice her once. That game said no. But I like the people in the Shinra Corporation. Supposedly better in the remake, I hope so. I'm sick, I can't do anything at the end. He kicks your butt for no reason. I don't know, I usually don't care that much about your rivals in Pokemon. Like, I'm just like, okay, you know. The Joja guy, did he actually get hit in the game? I don't remember. Anyways, guys, if you have any more questions, now's the time. Now's the time. I also want to let you guys know once again, by the way, just so we're all on the same page. This coming month, going forward, we're going to be changing some stuff to do with the end of month stuff that we do on the channel. Pretty much what we're starting to do. I thought it was Eris' song for 2 seconds. Sorry. What was I on about? What was I saying? Right. So this coming month, we're going to be moving. Usually we do the Just Chatting stream and the Simply Press Fest on the last Friday of the month. Next month it will be on the last Saturday of the month, just because I feel like it's a little bit easier for most people. If that's cool with you guys. The other thing I want you guys to know as well is that starting this month, we are starting an alternating pattern. So this month we're doing the Simply Press Fest in the Discord. We're going to play probably Jackbox all together. And then next month we're going to be doing an After Dark stream. And then the month after that, we're doing the Fest in the Discord. And then just After Dark stream. So we're going to be alternating back and forth. I think it's going to be a little bit more interesting, bring a little bit more variety into things. People have really enjoyed the After Dark streams. It's usually just me sitting here drinking, chatting with you guys, and playing video games poorly, so not that much different than normal. But I hope that you guys enjoy that change. Because like I've heard a lot of people say that they really enjoyed the After Dark stuff as well, so. Press this X button to doubt. Yeah. Doubting is an emotional state of mind. Oh, Kiara, uh-oh. Don't. Also, by the way, this is KK Cruising. Hey, Sentry, how's it going? I'm sorry that you've been, you know, so busy recently. At least, like you're saying, this last week hasn't been so bad, but how are you doing today? Welcome on in. KK wet, baby. Trying to think of anything else I wanted to say in terms of like goals or anything else upcoming. Oh yeah, I said it earlier, but someone needs to keep on track with me about like working out more. Uh-oh, the bot's going crazy. Just noticed your shirt, yes. Hey Breezy, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I think my goals for the upcoming month, do Ring Fit. I should get into Ring Fit again. I stopped it a while ago. Maybe now that the temperature is cooling down a bit, I'll be a little bit more motivated. I'm doing pretty good. Goals for the coming month. Work out more. Actually get myself moving. Because I feel like I've definitely cleaned up my diet. I'm eating better. I'm doing better in that regard. But I need to actually work out and move myself. Which is a lot of effort. Cat comes up and looks at me and starts attacking my hair. Oh no. Oh dear. There's a Kiara butt right here. I'm sorry. If she nudges the microphone. Oh. Don't you dare. Pepper. Other goals, saving up for the camera I mentioned. I really want to have a certain quality and I don't feel like I'm hitting it just yet, so hopefully we can get there. That's not going to happen anytime soon. And also just be more social in chat. Actually give myself some time to breathe, but also be more social. Instead of just throwing myself fully into like being isolated or throwing myself fully into social situations because I get overwhelmed by both. Get back into Ring Fit recently along with some other exercise equipment I have. Yeah, I want to play Ring Fit, but I really get self-conscious how I look playing it, even if there's no one else around. It took me a while. I was like that with Just Dance as well. It takes you a while to kind of like be like, all right, you know, I know this looks dumb, but like, yeah, Pepper. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I need to find time where I'm not feeling overwhelmed to do that. Yeah, guys, don't be impersonating someone else in the questions. That's not so cool. Apparently someone sent me like a full straight up hair graph. That's some effort that I'm not gonna read. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm not reading it. Either Green Fit, I have an actual workout app on my phone that you like more. Which one, if you don't mind my asking? Random. Nike training? Okay, awesome. I'm gonna check that out. Because I want to get moving more. Yeah. Track your diet. Track and customize your workout. It's a free app. That's really awesome. I'm using a couple of different apps for trying to keep things a bit healthier, and having everything in one place might be really nice. So I like that. And like, there's only so much Fitbit actually tracks. It doesn't really do anything with food, which I'm not too fond of. Hey Luna, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. If you guys are just joining us, we're doing our Just Chatting an AMA today. If you guys have any questions, exclamation mark AMA. Playing Arctic Phone. Yes. With other streamer friend group of mine, talking about a riot. It's a lot of fun. It honestly is a lot of fun. Oh, what was I about to go on about? Doing pretty well is working out and eating better, and then you went on vacation, yeah, and then everything goes out the window. I totally get it. I've been doing really well in terms of eating better, but then when Mike comes over, I don't eat good at all, so I think working out would probably help curb a bit of that, so maybe I'll do that later on today. If I'm motivated, I'll play some Ring Fit. Last time I picked up Ring Fit like a month ago, I got tired from doing the stretches, to give you guys an idea, so. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I couldn't keep up. Skyward. So yeah, if you're playing without motion, or sorry, with motion controls. Can I squeak about good news real quick? Yeah, why not? Of course. Barely when I finish the stretches. I'm already exhausted. They're hard. I'm just saying. I'm not used to moving my body that much. I'm a very sedentary person. I just sit here all day. Like, this is my spot. You know what I mean? So, but if I can get myself moving, I think I'll do good. My favorite thing though is, can I get rid of this? Oh, I don't think I can get rid of it from here, can I? If I just... No? Oh, really? You don't want me to do this? Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, low-key, whoever just put the big paragraph in the thing, I hope you're happy because it actually broke my thing. So no more questions. That's really annoying. I'm so unhappy about that. Who doesn't want you to do that? The Google Sheet. It actually broke. You guys ruined it. I can't scroll down below it. And I can't delete it either. So that's a thing. I'm on schedule for the next 2 months for volunteering at a local food bank behind the scenes. COVID has been so icky, it feels good to do something. That's really nice. I'm so glad to hear about that. I hope that that's a really good experience for you. This is why we can't have... Exactly, you guys are on the same page. We can't have nice things, chat. You guys are doing silly stuff. I'm not even gonna read... I'm out of spite. I'm not reading your paragraph. I don't care what your paragraph says. You can say anything. I don't care. Gosh darn it. I don't think that was the bot. Somehow I don't think that was the bot. That's okay though. More bot communication. No. I don't know who did it, but that's okay. You guys can ask, you know what, why not? As long as chat's not moving too quickly, if you guys have any questions, feel free. If not, we'll wrap up here, but now I know. I guess I need to limit, I don't know if I can limit how many characters are in a question. What time do you think the fest will be? Good question. So yeah, like I said, you guys, we are doing the Simply Press Fest over in the Discord. If you guys don't know what that is, it's kind of a way for me to say an extra thank you to those who are subbed to the channel If you're part of the Discord in the subsection, you should be able to join in. Whether or not you just want to chat and hang out, or whether you actually want to play with us. I think we're probably playing Jackbox today, last time I checked, because we were doing a poll on that. It's usually a fun time. We get into voice chat. We hang out together. Random. Might not be able to join. Something came up. It's all good. It's all good. Honestly, whoever wants to join is welcome. If it's just ending up with me and one other person, that's cool as well. We usually only go on for a couple of hours. So it's currently coming out for 12 my time, maybe around like 1:30, give or take, because I want to go ahead and eat. Maybe even 1 if I'm feeling really adventurous. But yeah, we're gonna play some Jackbox probably, and that's always really silly. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. When we upload the next Rosie episode, I have the next episode recorded. I had it recorded 2 days ago. I need to upload it later on today. Actually, I lie. It's already uploaded. I just need to like publicly put it out there. So if you're feeling adventurous, in other words, if I don't fall into a food coma after eating a quesadilla for lunch. So. Don't forget to add the subscribers. See, that's where I get the mods to do it for me, because I always feel really bad mentioning people. Yeah, so it'll be in the subscriber section. There's one called SimplyPressStart. So it'll be in there. I'll ask one of the mods to add people. Might just lurk since I don't have headphones for sure. Great experience before COVID. I'm on disability, so I do not need much. I quit because of COVID, but now I'm fully back. So you can get out there again, yeah. Go try to be there. So it became very hectic today, so I'm hoping I can be there. Yes, for sure. I really enjoy doing these. It's a nice way for me to chat with you guys on a more personal level. And of course, if you guys haven't seen how it works before, we do all jump into a voice chat. If you're not comfortable voice chatting, you can just come in and mute yourself and listen and type to us if that's how you feel comfortable. I'm never going to judge anyone for that, because not everyone wants to go onto mic. That, and some people have very noisy houses. So if you hear a lot of background noise, I might ask you to mute yourself. But yeah, Sentry for sure, you as well. Just be looking in there and playing. Just want to watch, that's totally cool as well, yeah. Me, where we voice chat, yeah. Yeah, push to talk is your best friend, yes. If you have a noisy place and you still want to talk to us, just mute and then unmute when you want to talk to us. I don't talk for free. It's usually a good experience. And then the fun thing is, because we're alternating this fest and the After Dark streams, they're open to pretty much everyone. You don't have to be subbed to me to like join in for Mario Kart, for example. And it's really nice because it opens it up for everyone. So I think this is a good way to do things. Self-conscious about my voice, don't be surprised if I'm muted. Totally. No, it's all good. I'm Pepper, no worries. I really hope that everything goes well there. Alright. I think that was everything for today, you guys. It's Toronto in drought because Minnesota isn't. Part of Minnesota's drought is breaking because of rain. Not that I'm aware of. We've been having a heat wave. But I don't think anything about a drought as far as I know. About to get banned in places, but I don't like pizza. Random, we don't need to talk about such controversial things. Oh my goodness, that made a really weird noise when that started up. I'll take it though. Jeff, thank you so much for that Prime Gaming sub. Thank you. Thank you. My goodness, spoiling me today, you guys. I appreciate that. And once again, all the funds pretty much from the subs are going to my camera right now. But whatever you want on your pizza. Hi! You were just sitting there, huh? Oh, and now you're gonna nudge the microphone and you're gonna move my mouse because you can. What are you doing? Huh? Alright. Is that when you control audio using OBS? It sucks? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Thank you guys so very much for being here today, though. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Thank you so much for all the proper questions. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend. If I don't see you guys tomorrow, we are playing ACNH on the channel tomorrow. If I don't see you guys later on for the Discord, the Subfest, that's cool as well. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have an amazing, amazing rest of your day, you guys.